In this tutorial, we will see the fillet command, the chamfer command, the hole wizard, the linear and circular pattern, the shell command, and the rip command. Let's start by using the fillet command. Go to fillet and click on the edge that you want to fillet. Let's say we want to fillet this edge, and you can give the radius of the fillet in here. Let's give it a 5 mm and let's click OK. Okay, now let's just edit this picture again and we will clear this edge, and instead of an edge we will select this face. As you can see, the entire edges which are connected to that face automatically get selected. That's a very useful way of filleting multiple edges. Let's delete this picture and go to fillet again, and let's select this edge and this edge this time. And now check the multiple radius fillet option. What multiple radius fillet option does is you can give different radius to different edges. So let's say we give say 7 mm to this edge and 3 mm to this edge. Okay, let's accidentally delete and click OK. So this way you can give multiple radiuses to different edges that you have directly selected. So let's delete this option, and now we will see the chamfer command. Go to fillet drop down menu and select chamfer, and let's select this as the edge to chamfer. We can give the angle as, let's say, 45 degree, and we can give this slant dimension as, let's say, 6 mm, and you can also use the distance option to give the distance of both these edges of the chamfer to this point. So we can give this as 10 mm and can give this as 3 mm and so on. Okay, now let's see the hole wizard. Click on hole wizard and let's select hole type as countersink and M4 as the size, and go to position 3D sketch and let's click anywhere on this face. Okay, now to position it accurately by dimension, first press escape, go to smart dimension and select this point and this face, and let's give a dimension of around 30 mm. Similarly, to give a vertical dimension, select that point and this face, and let's give a vertical dimension of 70 and click OK. That's how we can accurately position and hole on the surface of our model. So let's see this again, and this time we will select a straight tab. You can also give the depth of the hole and also the thread depth of the hole by specifying these two dimensions. Let's leave it as it is, and let's go to position 3D sketch, and let's this time okay. Now it's easier to use the hole wizard command on a flat surface, but if you try to use it on a cylindrical surface, it won't get aligned as we need it. Let's see that. Go to hole wizard position 3D sketch and let's click in here. As you can see, it's perpendicular to the point of this surface, but it's not aligned properly. If you want to, let's say, make it perpendicular to this face, what we have to do is first press escape key and then select the front plane, hold down control and select this point. Select this point and hold down Ctrl and select front plane and click on plane relation. Now as you can see, it's accurately positioned on that plane. Now you can give the dimension from this point to this point to position it vertically as well. So that's the way to position a hole on a cylindrical surface. Now we will see the linear pattern command. Go to linear pattern option, select the features to pattern. Let's say we select this countersink and select the direction. Let's select this as the direction and let's give number of units as 10 and distance as 18. If you want to skip any instance of the pattern, go to instances to skip, and let's say we want to skip this as well as this instance and click OK. That's how we use a linear pattern command. So let's delete this pattern and now we will see the circular pattern command. Go to linear pattern drop down menu and select the circular pattern. Features to pattern, let's say we want to feature pattern this countersink, and the axis of revolution, let's give this as the axis of revolution, and we can give the degree as 360 degree or let's say 180 degree, or again we can give it as 360 degree. You can increase the number of units to in here and let's click OK. Okay, that's how you use the circular pattern command. Now let's see the shell command. Before that, let's delete everything. Okay, to use the shell command, go to and click on the shell option, and it will ask you to select the pieces to remove. Let's select this face and click OK. You can also give the distance of the thickness of the wall. Let's give this as 1 mm and click OK. Okay, now let's see the rip command. To use the rip command, first we will need to draw a sketch. So let's draw a sketch on the right plane. Okay, now let's change the view mode to wireframe. Go to line and let's draw this from this point to this point and exit the sketch and go back to shaded mode and click on the rip feature. It will ask you to select the sketch. So let's select this sketch and it will ask you to show the direction of the material. So we want the material direction to be inside, so we will check the flip material option and we can give the thickness as let's say 3 mm and click OK to create a rip at that feature. So that's all about in this tutorial. We will see you in the next tutorial.